Hello, this is Juliana. I am the Worship Media Girl. And today I want to share with you the process of how I created my latest sermon bumper, The Fruits of the Spirit. So for that, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to see the final video, and then I'm going to walk all the steps that I went through in order to create this sermon bumper. I hope you guys like my first video of this kind. You can always subscribe to my YouTube channel, Worship Media Girl. And if you need any custom sermon bumpers, I love creating sermon bumpers. That's a passion of mine since 2008. I have hundreds of churches that I created their sermon bumpers. So that is one of my main products. I also offer pre-made videos. So if you go to my Worship Media Girl website, worshipmediagirl.com, you can purchase one of my pre-made videos. Every single video that you see on my website can be retitled for a very small amount. So if you want to change the text and make that video your own, help is just only one click away. So let's check it out now. So in order to create this video, my first step was I created the sermon illustration. My client, a pastor from a church in Colorado, sent me an email with his request. He said that he wanted to do a video about the fruits of the spirit, and he sent me like some type of Google images from a URL that he really liked to emulate kind of the colors and the style. So lately, since MidJourney started being a thing, I really enjoy creating some of the very difficult graphics that usually you will not be able to find uh, as a stock image or a video image. So I kind of made them on MidJourney. I'm going to show you what I was doing with MidJourney so that you guys can have kind of an idea of what I'm talking about. So this is my MidJourney This is my MidJourney profile, and you can see all the images that I've been using for this particular project. What I did is I uploaded the image from Google, that one of the images that the pastor really liked, in order to create. That's the final image that I use on the sermon illustration on main graphic. But it was based upon this Google image, and those are the prompts that I wrote, to MidJourney. But I also attached the URL of an image that I uploaded into MidJourney from Photoshop, from Google, so that I can get that same style, because I was looking for that colorful dove style. So that's when I got this final one, after a lot of errors and failures that you can see, multiple doves that were not good enough. And then for the other 8 fruits of the Spirit, I used that same Google image on URL on the prompt. So I needed to find a boy flying a kite. So these are like fail images that I got. And then at the end, I ended up using, after like 20 failure images, I got this one. And that's the one that was my final one. And then, for example, for patience, I use this one for the fruit of the spirit of patience. Then for the fruit of the spirit of, I think it was peace, I wanted to have like a tranquil, like ocean. And then for gentleness, like hands holding a dove. And then for example, self-control, I thought maybe Jesus walking on the water would be a good idea. But because I used that URL image from Google as an inspiration, then I got these horrible results, you know, from my MidJourney with Jesus with wings and something like that. So at the end, after multiple errors, I was able to find one image that I ended up using, but I had to Photoshop Jesus wings out, because I mean there was no way I was going to use Jesus with wings walking on the water. So yeah, so that was what happened on MidJourney. After that is I went to Photoshop, and of course MidJourney only gives you JPEG. No, this is just a huge HD image. I think it's actually 4K image that I was able to download from MidJourney. When you tell it to upscale the image, if you want more information or you want me to create another video of how I actually made these images with MidJourney, just send me a comment, and I would love to create a video about my MidJourney process. I just want to know if it's like an interest of some people. So now I'm going to show you my Photoshop file. This is the file, the Photoshop file that I have designed for the sermon illustration. And first I want to show you the Adobe Photoshop template that I chose. So that is the template that I downloaded from Envato Elements. I really like the glitch of it and how like it's making the yellow glow. Kind of it gives me like this effect for like I envision it on the bird. So this is how it looked like. So you know, like I had to take out the background and crop the background out of the JPEG image that I got from MidJourney, because MidJourney gave me a file that had a black background. So I had to crop out all the background, Photoshop, and then after that, that is the smart filter or the smart layer. You should just go back to the main file, and then that's how I got the sermon illustration. So that is what I did on Photoshop, and after that I also had to work on how I needed to do the layers of it so that I can export the file into After Effects. You need to actually prep the file. So you need to make sure that all the layers are separated, the title is in one folder, and the image is in another folder, because this image and this template had so many layers. I had to pretty much create a smart object of the bird, and then I needed to export the smart filters in a different file so that I can bring it inside Photoshop or After Effects, because the smart filters from Photoshop sometimes are not read in After Effects. So you can see now when I'm closing all the layers, they are all in different groups, and that's how I was able to then export it to After Effects. So that you can see like how the file looked when I imported it on After Effects to start designing the video, creating the bumper video. So let me share with you my After Effects window. First of all, I want to show you the template that I use from Envato Elements, the After Effects template, and how I chose this one from thousands of other options, because I really like the glitch that it had in the transition, that it was just distorting every scene, and I thought that would be pretty cool. So this is how the final video that I did look like, with all the After Effects layers that I put from Photoshop. And this is the After Effects file with all the scenes that I have for the 8 fruits of the Spirit, and 4 scenes for text. So pretty much what I had to do, and the problem with the issue that I had is, like I said, the smart layers from Photoshop didn't import properly, so I had to create a LUT adjustment layer, and that's what it fixed. The glow, the yellow glow from the bird was getting lost, but because I created a LUT adjustment layer, then I was able to bring that glow back. And this is how it looks like, the animation of the last scene. I usually start animating the last scene first, because that's the Photoshop layers that are imported into After Effects, and then I animate the last scene, and that's how it gives lives, and it gives me like the idea for the rest of the video. So I kind of work backwards from the end, from the last scene, and then I jump to the first scene. So here I have all the different layers that I had on top of the first scene, a lot of like adjustments that I had to also recreate on After Effects so that I can give the look that I wanted, which was like the glitch look and the glow look and the distortion on the transitions that I really thought it would be pretty cool. So as you can see, this is the final video with all the 8 fruits of the spirit, and how the final product really doesn't look at all like the final product doesn't really look at all like the template that I was showing you before, like the template from Envato Elements. So I hope you like it. Just let me know if you have any questions or if you would like more in-depth information of my process and not just something so generic. It really took me hours to create this video, at least like all day, because the process starts with like an idea, you know, like the client sends you this image that he likes from Google, and then I have to create a lot of prompts on MidJourney, and it can take an hour or 2 hours depending on how many images I need to create. 10 images on MidJourney because it's the 8 fruits of the spirit plus the main graphic. Sorry, 9 images on MidJourney. So it was a lot of prompting and failure and trial and error that you already saw bajillion images that I had there. So that is like easy to me for me in 2 hours to do. And then I need to start the process of deciding on Photoshop how I'm going to make this graphic look on Photoshop and trying to gather some pretty much Photoshop templates that I like. I was browsing on Envato Elements until I found something that kind of caught my eye, and then because I wanted to look more like glitchy, and then trying to find the right After Effects templates on Envato Elements as well that is going to help me showcase the image in Photoshop to look the style that I wanted it to look like, and the glow of the images, because all these images have some type of neon glitchy feeling. So also trying to find the right template, it takes some time, a lot of time. I mean, I know that a lot of people create their stuff from scratch, but like now in the church world, when everything is super fast and we need to create a lot of videos, sometimes creating from zero is pretty much just impossible. All the fee of the product will be so expensive because we have to really create something from zero, so it takes more time. So a lot of companies, a lot of people from the Christian world, we do use templates. It's just that we don't really just copy paste them. We destroy them so much and we add our own signature to it that it just looks like a whole new thing. So sometimes it's hard to see, oh, she used that template from Photoshop, or she used that template from After Effects, because it's so destroyed and so mixed with all the layers from the Photoshop file. So yeah, if you have any questions or if you would like to have more videos like these, just send me a comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and have a great day. Bye-bye.